Thunderbird Lake in Oklahoma. Yesterday we had to cut the live stream short because it was just a little too hot for the phone and it just shut us off. So we're back again. This time I'm bringing an inline spinner for whatever bites. I've got the Mepps Anglia. Caught one little perch so far, but I suspect there's maybe another fish to be had here, and we'll just see what happens. Just doing a steady retrieve using the Shimano Corrado BFS XG and that ugly stick, Elite Series Graphite. It's the Ultralight. There's a hit. It's rated for 2 to 6 pound test line, 132 to 1/4 ounce weight, and it's casting really nicely at this point. I'm using 6 pound test Strand mono and getting some hits. There's a tap right there. Just sticking with a steady retrieve. And what we're doing is just mainly just seeing what's biting. We were able to get some hits on the surface the other day, just kind of casting some crankbaits from shore. And we did try some jug lining yesterday, and unfortunately that didn't pan through, but at least there's some more wind movement, and I'm anticipating at least more water movement as well, so that we may be able to get a fish or two on. So let's see what we can do this evening. Okay, and hopefully the live stream will go longer than it did yesterday, because it kicked off on us, overheats and things will shut down. Okay, so there's a hit. Oh, he had it. Let's try it again. Okay. I'm just using a Mepps Anglia, the plain one, size 0, so the 1/0, and just using a steady retrieve. And I'm feeling a hit at various points in the retrieve, sometimes up close, sometimes further. But let's see if we can get another one on. I did get some pretty good hits as well on the rooster tail yesterday, but let's see what we can do with the Mepps Anglia, and maybe we can change it out. But I already got one little perch, and let's see if there's another, maybe a bass or two lurking over here among the rocks. Oh, a little clobbered there. Let's try it again. Let me clear it real quick. Okay, just go ahead and get this cleared out. And did get some white bass yesterday fishing another section of the lake. And we're here at Thunderbird Lake in Norman, Oklahoma. There's a hit. Oh, he's putting up a good fight. Got a runner. Nice size. Let's see, looks like a bluegill maybe, or long ear perch. Looks like the perkium looks like a long ear. All right. Okay, second fish of the day. Okay, let's go ahead and pop this off. Oh, there he goes. Okay, all right. Well, it's good to know that the Mepps Anglia is catching them here in the shallows over here amongst the rocks. Working the shoreline at this point. Yesterday we did see a couple of fish go by, one of them being a nice sized channel cat, but he was not wanting anything to strike. And at this point I'm just kind of going with this ultralight bait casting. Shimano Corrado BFS XG, ultralight, and the ultralight action of the ugly stick, Shakespeare Ugly Elite Graphite Series, 2 to 6 pound Strand mono. Nothing fancy, just keeping it easy, and it's a relatively easy cast on this pole. And I'm just finding that this steady retrieve seems to be white bass, not sand bass. Oh, there's both here. We call them white bass. From where I was in South Texas, sand bass is more of a North Texas term. Even though I live up in North Texas now, I still call them white bass. But yeah, either one works. Okay. Let's see if we can get another strike here. Let me do a slower retrieve. And I noticed the other day when it was calm that a lot of these little perch and little bass were just kind of hovering near these rocks. And it's pretty much where we're fishing right now, is this rocky shoreline. It's fairly shallow. It does have a nice drop off as you get past the pier. And what we're also targeting is there's a hit. We're also targeting some sockeye. It's a cross between a sauger and a walleye. It's one of the few lakes that here in Oklahoma that has that type of fish. But hey, the size limit over here for keepers is 18-inch, so maybe a little bit tough for us to get that. I think the last time we were here catching the saugeye, it was a 13-incher. I mean, caught him while we were bottom bouncing slabbed jig rigs kayak fishing. And at this point, we're just kind of working the surface here, or working the shoreline. There's a hit. Working the shoreline. There's another hit. And these guys are pretty feisty. Hi, good morning from Java, Indonesia. All right, cool. Good morning. It's evening here for us here in Oklahoma. And just doing a little fishing with the BFS, Shimano Corrado BFS XG right there. And this is I call it my live bait finesse rod because that's the one that I'll also be using to cast live bait, live mullet, live shad for fish. Working under lights, hopefully, here on the Texas coast sooner than later for some speckled trout and sand trout. But for the time being, we're doing a little practice with our thumb, casting a little 1/16 ounce Mepps Anglia for whatever bites. And that's the title of this round, Whatever Bites. Fishing buddy on the end of the pier, he's caught a shad using a shad wrap. That's kind of funny, but he is targeting the, oh, there's another hit. He is targeting some of the bigger fish that are lurking down below. What we understood was later on in the evening is when the sauger or saugeye start coming into the shallows. And so we're hoping to see if we can try our luck in the evening bite. We tried the morning bite yesterday and into the afternoon, and it was pretty brutal. Got really hot on us. And, oh, there's a hit. Okay, he's fighting. What could he be? See another bluegill, another long ear perch. All right, looks like a bluegill this time. All right, fun stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and get him released. And this is the copper-bladed Mepps Anglia 0, just the plain one right here. There's no dressing, nothing. Just cast it out, reel it in, and keep a steady retrieve, and keep that blade moving, and hold on when they hit it. And so that's number 3. Yeah, fish number 3 so far this round. And I can see the blade turning. It's just under the surface a few inches. There is a bunch of junk in the water that's clobbering it, so got to clear it out every once in a while. Okay, so go ahead and clear it out. Yeah, so it's pretty cool Saturday evening fishing here in Oklahoma at Lake Thunderbird over here in Norman, Oklahoma, just south of Oklahoma City. And doing just a little ultralight bait casting for whatever bites. Let's do a slow retrieve. Been getting some hits as I get it really close to me. Go ahead and lower it. See if I want to jump up and hit it. Nope. Let's go back over here. Back at these rocks. There is a bunch of junk starting to get clobbered. A lot of grass and stuff floating around. I guess the wind kicked them enough to really get them going. So that may clobber the blades or the blade on the inline spinner. But let's not let that detract from maybe the potential of catching a bruiser. Okay, what do we got? All right, and shout out for you guys. Shout out to you guys for joining today. It's more of a impromptu live stream session where we got the opportunity to do some fishing in the afternoon, and hey, might as well join us and see if we can get something. Oh, I see some stuff bumping on the surface. Maybe some shad. Oh, there he goes. He took it. No, he got off. Little bluegill again. So I am seeing some activity on the surface. Looks like maybe some shad kind of boiling on top or getting chased by something. So I tend to, when I do see something like that, I'll just kind of cast toward it and see if there's anything. In fact, there's one right now. Shoot, undershot that one. Let's go bring that one back in. Okay. All right, let's get another cast in. There we go. All right, let's see if Mr. Fishy is down there. Oh, got some junk on that one again. Let's clear that one out. Let's see. All right, junk is off. Let's try it again. Let's go hit over here where it's a little foamy. See if Mr. Fish wants to play over here. Okay. Again, what I noticed with the Mepps Anglia, similar to the inline spinner or other inline spinners like the rooster tail, is just a steady retrieve, or a fast enough retrieve to keep that blade moving is all you really need to do. And there's a hit. Ah, he got off. That's all you really need to do. You don't need to do anything fancy. It's probably one of the easiest lures to pick up on, is basically cast it out and reel it slow. And as long as that blade is moving, you know you've got the right action. And other than that, you just got to present it to some fish that are hopefully in the area. Let's go ahead and try again. Okay, had a miss on that one. Let's go bank it up against the rock and see if I can get it in. Any questions on the gear I'm using, or any thoughts on the Shimano Corrado BFSXG, or possibly the Ugly Stick, Shakespeare Ugly Stick Graphite Elite Series? So far I've been pretty happy with this. I've got pretty decent sized catfish as well as largemouth bass using this rod. And I've only got it lined with 6-pound test at this point. Nothing more than that. Straight mono, so no braid, nothing. And it's been able to handle some pretty decent fish, so I'm pretty happy with that. And now we're just kind of having fun, seeing if we can get these other fish to bite. And so far it's been these bluegill, long-eared perch. I know there's a bass or two lurking here. I caught some yesterday, so let's see if we can get one of those guys to bite. All right, and they weren't the big ones, more like your fingerlings, maybe an 8 to 10 inch size. But hey, there may be something bigger lurking here. Let's come back over here now. Okay, let's work this end and see what we can do. Okay. Again, I'm just doing a steady retrieve, just keep that blade moving and feeling for that bite. And it is nice that I can feel a lot of the bites when I get a strike. It's a pretty sensitive rod, and been really impressed with it so far. Okay. All right, let's just see if get a couple more casts here, and then we'll go back to the other side. Okay. And then later on, as things kind of tail down, I'll probably shift over to a shad wrap and start casting further out and see if I can cast to some of the passing shad schools that are getting hit by the white bass. Those are always fun. Fishing for sight fishing to breaking white bass and chasing shad. We were able to do that briefly yesterday when that happened, about the 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock time frame. All right, let's see if Mr. Fishy wants to play. I'm gonna slow it down again. Okay. All right, let's go back this way. I'm gonna cast parallel to the bank and see if I can get one to strike as I parallel the bank and see where that takes us. Maybe I might get one of these guys that are lurking shallow. Okay. Let's see what we got. Mr. Fishy, let's go. Okay. Had a couple of hits, and so far we've caught, I think it's 3 or 4 now, and we've lost a couple. And I'm using that Mepps Anglia size 0, 1/0. And I'm just gonna bring it in close here, see if this thing comes up behind it. Nope. Let's get it back out there. Getting some pretty decent cast with it. Don't feel undergunned with this thing so far. All right. Let's see if Mr. Fishy wants to strike. Okay. Let's go back out again. Looking for any activity on the surface, seeing if any of those shad are breaking this. Oh, I see something. Looks like some little fish fry or whatnot moving about. Okay, so where there's fish fry, there's usually something else trying to eat the fish fry. So let's see if we can get them excited over this inline spinner. Okay, slowed down a little. Okay, got it right up against the bank. Let's see if I can bring him in. Come on, Mr. Fishy. All right. Okay. All right, let's go switch over to the rooster tail. Okay, that's the Mepps anglia. Plain trout is what they think they call it. Now I'm going to switch it out with a rooster tail, yellow rooster tail. I've got a go bag, I guess, that I use when I go fishing on the fly. So right here I've got some various ultralight lures that I think the heaviest is, I think that hula popper that comes in at maybe 5/16. Other than that, everything is either 1/16 or 1/8 ounce. So all lightweight stuff, ultralights. Fun stuff. But let me, there we go. I got the rooster tail. Bear with me. Let me get it switched out and we'll try it again here. Okay. All right, this is the yellow rooster tail. It's 1/16 ounce. It's got a silver blade. And this one is another one that you basically just fish it slow, keep that blade moving, and you will get a strike, hopefully. But you are fishing it right when you see that blade moving and you are fishing it slow. Main thing then is the fish to strike at that point. And then after that, you pick it up and basically be able to land it without losing them. And that's inline spinners. All right. Let me go ahead and clear the tag end. Okay. Let's see, I see some. Every time I go fishing, I catch a buzz. Okay. Yeah, you can get a buzz too. All right, let's get this one out there. This one's yellow. Maybe, oh, there's a hit. Maybe a more high vis. Get them to strike more readily. Okay, had a little tap there. I'm definitely moving it slow. I can see, oh, there's some bait fish running by. They look like some little minnows. I think they look like glass minnows. All right, let's try back this way. So I had a little tap. There we go. What am I chasing? Whatever is biting, but most likely it's going to be either some bluegill or little bass. And mainly work in a rocky section of Thunderbird Lake in Norman, Oklahoma. Okay. There's a hit. He swiped it. Looked like a little bluegill. Swiped it quick and let go. Let's see if we can get him to stay on this time. So another slow retrieve, taking it past the shoreline, and there's a hit. Oh man, it's like he nipped it and it stopped. Yeah, pretty fun stuff. Just kind of, nothing, no high pressure fishing here. Just cast it and retrieve, steady pace, and the tug is the drug. Come on. Okay, had a couple of hits up close. Let's see if he'll come up and hit it close again. Nope, okay. Come back at this angle. See if maybe something's lurking a little bit off from the bank. And I'll work this end. Go with that steady retrieve. Favorite fish, eating wise, I like crappie. Favorite fish to catch, saltwater wise, basically sharks, freshwater striped bass. But I do have a weakness for trout as well. Trout fishing is very fun. Let's see. Now we just need something to hit here. Come on, Mr. Roostertail. Mr. Meps has already beat you out by four fish. Let's see if Mr. Roostertail can catch up on those 4 fish. There's a hit. Oh, again, there's a hit. There we go. Oh, he let go. Shoot. Wow, 2 misses in a row. Get at me, Smalls. Get at me. Howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy. Okay. Yeah, I'm got my phone harness on, so I'm able to kind of look down at the phone here and see who's on. And but I do miss some of the chats that come through if they come in at a fast rate, and you know it's a sole person on here, one-man show. So bear with me if I miss some of the chats. Okay. And I see somebody saying howdy, howdy, howdy. Let's see if we can get another strike here. Come on. All right, let's move out a little bit more, and let's see if we can sight cast to some of these passing shad that are going by. As I look, I'll see some bubbles and water activity or a shift in the water, and a lot of times it's a shad going by or several shad, school of shad going by, and something's chasing it. And take advantage of that by casting toward them and seeing what else is lurking below, chasing them. Oh, that one's a little clobbered. Slow that one up again. Bring the rod down a little. Okay, something tapped that again. Holy cow. They're hitting it. Okay, let's see if we can get one to stay on this time. Okay, I'm gonna hold the rod lower to the water, see if I can keep it just a little bit further down the water column, and take advantage of the 7-foot length of the rod. It's got some junk on it. Not gonna get any bites with a leaf on it. Let's go clear that out. Okay, let's go back this way. So anyone try out some ultralight bait casting? Got the bug about 4, 5, 6 years ago or so, and oh, there's another hit, and been having fun ever since. Still fishing other methods, fly fishing and whatnot, but it's either fly fishing or bait finesse fishing or fishing from a kayak, and then the occasional trip to the coast to do some saltwater fishing. All right, so let's see if we can get something to bite. Come on, Mr. Roostertail. I did try a little crankbait earlier and didn't get any hits. So I went back to the inline spinner. It seems to be the inline spinner is the go-to lure when you're fishing for these guys here in the shallows. Just seems like the Roostertail is not get as bit as the Anglia, Meps Anglia. And that one I was using had a copper blade. This one has a silver blade. Oh wait, I see something moving. Something breaking the surface over here. Let's get this cast in, I'll recast to it. Okay. And let's see if they hit. I may even try a faster retrieve just to see if that makes a difference. Let's try that. I'll speed up the retrieve. Okay. Kind of just moving at this rate now. Come on, Mr. Fishy. Talk to me, talk to me. No, rejected. Oh my God, rejected. Let's try it again. Okay. All right, well, so far, it's been sporadic at best on this Roostertail. I guess we better switch it out. Let's try something different, or something else. Let's see. All right, let me grab this and undo it. This one only had a couple of hits, but I didn't land them. And I'm thinking I might try. Let's see. I got a little shad deal here. I got a little rooster. Here's an X-Wrap. Not sure if they're going to want to hit this, but it's worth a try. It's Rapala X-Wrap. It's a neutrally buoyant right here. So when you stop, it'll kind of hold its position in the water column where you stop. It does dive down a few feet. For the most part, you're really working the upper part of the water column for any strikes. Just bear with me, I gotta cut this one tag end here. Okay. And this one weighs, I believe, maybe 3/16 ounce. Yeah, I think 3/16. So it's not very heavy, but heavier than that 1/16 ounce rooster tail and Meps Anglia. And let's see if maybe something else will strike on something that looks like a little bait fish right there. All right, we'll give it a couple of casts and see if that gets us a strike or two. All right, let's see what happens. And then this particular lure, I typically do a twitchy retrieve where I just kind of do one of these. Instead of a steady retrieve, I'll just kind of pop it like so and wait for a strike or two. So let's see if that happens. Let's get it out there, okay? And then we'll just kind of do this twitchy motion and see if a fish wants to play with the Rapala X-Wrap. I just got some little bluegill. I went to this X-Wrap now. Okay. All right, so let's see if Mr. Fishy wants to strike. I think I might go a little bit further out onto the pier here. It goes all the way out here, and just kind of work our way down and see. Okay, what are you going to try to catch? Whatever bites. Whatever bites. But hopefully something soon. Inline spinner is a fun one to play with, but hey, these crankbaits are pretty fun to catch stuff on too. So hey, they need a little loving too. So got to put that on the line and see. All right, let's go do that twitch movement. So when I do this movement, it'll kind of do a little burst forward and then kind of sink or kind of stay at that depth and sit. And when you stop is usually when I get those strikes where something thinks it's injured and now it's just kind of hovering there waiting. And that's usually where I get the strike when it comes to fishing these neutrally buoyant crankbaits. In this case, the Rapala X-Wrap. Okay, let's go back this way. Let's see if Mr. Fishy wants to play with the X-Wrap. Okay. All right, gave it a couple of casts. I may be switching stuff sooner than later just because I want to just kind of switch things up and see if I can find a pattern that works. And so far I know inline spinner will get at least some bluegill and perch. And right now it looks like the X-Wrap is not getting anything. And I'm using an orange fluorescent with a darker back. Thinking maybe maybe I need to switch it out with another one, different lure. I got that Strike King shad. Maybe that might be one to try. That one will dive as well a few feet, and I think it also sinks. So let me shift to that and see if something's lurking down below. So let's go put that one up, and let's grab this Strike King shad wrap here. See if we might get something that wants to eat a shad, since shad are moving about. Maybe they want to have a go at this bait here, or this lure. So, okay, bear with me. I gotta just get it through the split ring. Okay. Oh yeah, it's a nice Saturday. We came out here yesterday, and it was pretty hot for us. Got really hot. Ended up having to make sure we hydrated. Drank lots of water to keep us going. And really the only decent thing we got was one white bass, a lot of missed strikes, and then a bunch of these little perch things over here fishing in the shallow area. Ooh, got a little hook in there. Pretty sharp hooks. Okay, let's go ahead and tighten up on the knot here, and we should be ready here shortly. Okay, let me clear the tag in. All right, let's clear this, and let's see if we get something to hit on Strike King shad imitation. It's got a rattle to it, so nice rattly noise, and you can definitely crank it out there. All right, and here I just do a straight, steady retrieve. Keep it low in the water like so, and hold on for a strike. Okay. Well, this one's clobbered right now, so it's not going to work right. Good thing about these is, you know, you're fishing it right is you'll feel the wobble. Oh shoot! I just hit the fence. Okay. I'm trying a shad wrap. See if that'll get a hit. All right, I can see that it's moving right because I can see my rod tip wiggling, so that's good. All right. Yeah, all right, let's go and try this direction again. Let's get it further out. Maybe a passing school of shadows out here. I'll just do a steady retrieve. Now let's see if Mr. Fish will strike. Okay, I'm just gonna watch the lure come in. See if it's, yeah, if it's tending right. Oh, something just jumped. Let's go over here. Okay, I'm gonna do a faster retrieve. I think it gives a better wobble action when you do it faster. Okay, just casting it close to shore. All right, let's see. Mr. Shad, rattle away. Let's see if we can get Mr. Fish on there. Okay. Okay, nope. Let's go back this way. This ultralight bait casting this heavy lure is not a problem getting it out there. Now we just got to find something to strike it. Come on, fishy. Okay, let's go back this way. Let's see if they're further out. Getting closer to the end of the pier. Unfortunately, we don't have any other Rapalas other than the ones I showed you. And I'm using ultralight bait casting gear, so I kind of stop at, I think, 1/4 ounce is about the highest I go when I'm using this rod. Right now I think I've got a 3/16 ounce lure, or maybe 5/16. Okay. And what I'm hoping for is once I see some shad breaking the surface, I can start casting toward those schools and see if Mr. Fish will strike. All right. We can do that countdown. I've done it before using the shad wrap on the Rapala as well. Not sure I've done that with the Strike King, but let's try that. Let's do a 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll slow the retrieve just enough to where I can feel the vibration. And I'll keep the rod tip low in the water. Hopefully we'll get a passing school coming by. Our understanding is later in the evening, the shad start coming into this area, and then what follows is the fishies that we're looking for, be it bass or white bass. But right now I don't see much activity other than earlier. So I may shift back to the inline spinner and see if I can get some more of those little perch to hit again. Because if I'm not getting anything, I might as well try getting something that's willing to bite. Okay, let's see what we got. Nope, nothing yet. Let's try again. Have to go back with a steady retrieve. We definitely have a lot more wind than we had yesterday. Okay, all right, let's go back out here. See how our fishing buddy's doing. You get any hits?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So down here it's definitely deeper. Over here it's shallower, and we're just kind of working this area, waiting for them to come in. As it gets darker, supposedly the action should pick up in the evening bite, because they'll start moving into the shallows. You can see there's a lot of boat activity also here at the lake. When you cast that shad wrap, how long did you let it sink?
Do it here, it's like 2/1000. Do it out there, you gotta wait like 4 or 5.
4 or 5? Okay.
Just try casting it out.
Uh-huh.
Wait till you see it change.
Oh, you mean sink? Oh, wait, I got a backlash. Shoot. Let me clear it.
Okay.
Overhead cast.
Probably gonna get stuck in.
You think so? Oh, here.
Yeah, if I let it sit on the bottom too long,
Oh, there's a lot of rocks there?
I get stuck.
Okay.
I was able to get mine off just by letting it loose and snapping it in another direction.
Okay. So it sinks pretty quick here.
Yeah, here is, look, I'll show you.
Okay. Okay.
Right
It's
here.
about maybe 3 feet. Oh, it's about 6,
About
7.
now.
Oh, that's about it. That's about 7, 8 feet. Your pole's 7.
Yeah.
Oh, foot, 8 feet. Okay. All right, so 8 feet, but then out there, it's a 4-second count.
Yeah, it should be closer to like 12.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
You see it? Did it move your line? No slack?
No, I just counted the 4. So you get a yak, it's a game changer. Yeah, we have a yak. We used it yesterday. It was slow. Today we're just coming out doing some bank fishing, just to do a quick trip. But yeah, we do kayak fishing as well as other fishing. check out the videos that we have on our YouTube channel. Just look up kayak fishing, COAF, and there'll be a bunch of them there. All right, and yeah, it is a game changer. Night and day, especially at the local lake that we fish back in Dallas-Fort Worth area. Very limited bank fishing there. Okay. In fact, about 2-3 years ago, we caught the saga. It was off this point where it drops off, and we were in our kayaks. Today, we're shore-bound, trying to see what's going to bite this evening. All right. I may just shift back again to the inline spinner and see if I can get some more of those little perch and bluegill to hit, and maybe that occasional bass. So let's go walk it back again. I tried that yellow inline spinner, the rooster tail, and did pretty good, or had a couple of hits, but didn't really hook up. And then I had a Mepps Anglia with the copper blade. Got about, I think it was 4 there. So I think I might go back to a Mepps Anglia, but I think I'm gonna try there's a silver one that's in this little go-to pack that I have. It's the one that I take when I'm on the road. And it's just a bunch of different lures and whatnot that I keep in here. Oh, it's a gold blade, not a copper. Okay, we'll try a gold blade. Gold-bladed Mepps Anglia, and see what we can do there. Okay, what else we got? See, caught a bunch of fall fish, pickerel, that. Nice, okay. Love hitting the weirdest structured ponds on a yacht. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, let's try this. Switch it out with a Mepps Anglia, but this time with a gold blade. And see if we can get Mr. Bluegill and Mr. Perch to hit. And maybe old bass will hit as well. Okay. Alright, bear with me. Let me go and switch out the lure. And let's see what may be biting here at Thunderbird Lake, Oklahoma. Norman, Oklahoma. About an hour south of Oklahoma City. And temperatures are in the 80s right now. And it's got a nice breeze to keep things cool. Yesterday was a lot different. No breeze, very sunny, dead calm, and even we put out jug lines, and it was a no-go for us. So today we just decided to take a little easy, kind of chilled for the day, picked up some gear from Bass Pro Shops, and went and replaced my old tackle box with a backpack style tackle box, one that I can quickly shift over for saltwater versus freshwater fishing by changing out the tackle boxes, the plastic boxes that are within. And then I like that I can now carry it as a backpack now, because it has gotten pretty heavy over the years. I think I bought that one 20 years ago initially. The old one I had just replaced. And then went ahead and did some of that, cook a steak or two. Actually, it was 2 porterhouse steaks for a late lunch, early dinner. And, well, yours truly is pretty dang satisfied right now. Fish or not, yeah, I'm pretty satisfied. Yeah, a good porterhouse. It was pretty good. We picked it up at Wheeler's Meat Market in Oklahoma. I think they've been around forever. And the decision was between a ribeye, a porterhouse, and a T-bone. And for some reason, old porterhouse was calling my name. And we did one of those reverse sears, so you kind of cook it, and then you kind of sear it at the end. And oh yeah, outstanding time having a little steak on the side before you go out for a little fishing. Let's see, Mepps and Rapala are all I use these days. Nice. I do keep a number of those lures at the ready in the tackle box. I also keep super dupers and some panther martins, because sometimes for some reason super duper is what the trout want compared to the other lures. All right, let's go cast over here to the rocks and see if something's lurking down here. Had something kind of tap at it a moment ago, and it's kind of calming down a little bit. Let's see if I can get a strike in this direction. Okay. I'm gonna go back to a slow retrieve again. I am seeing some water or some activity on the surface again. So I suspect that we got a school of something coming in, and maybe we can get them to strike.
You have to turn that thing off every once in a while to keep it from overheating?
Nah, I just let it go and then poof. What have you caught? 4 fish, 2 bluegill, 2 long-eared perch, and missed several other strikes. No, I just keep letting it run, and then when it overheats, I have to shut it off.
Shut it off every once in a while and restart.
Nah, it's one of these things where it's all or nothing. Yeah, so what I'm talking about is I'm streaming from my Android phone, and hot days it'll overheat, and what happens is I'll get a warning saying it's going to overheat, and then I got about 5 minutes, and then it'll shut down on me. And so what I have to do is cool it down, and then I'll restart the live stream and basically close out the live stream, just apologizing that we had to shut it down early because of the phone heating up. And yesterday was pretty hot, and I believe that was probably the thing that was contributing to that yesterday's shutdown. But today it's much cooler, and we should be able to last a little bit longer. I think last time, normally the battery on my phone will last about 2 hours, straight live stream. And, yeah, I used to stream from a GoPro, but that landscape version just does not get as much engagement as the vertical format. And using the phone and just attaching it to a neck harness and throwing on a microphone just makes it that much easier to just start up a live stream. I think I've said it in past live streams, I can start one of these up in less than 5 minutes, be already live, fishing and streaming. Oh, there's some junk there. All right, and I think that last live stream I did at one of the local ponds, I ended up getting a nice 28-inch catfish. I was using that flight feather kingfisher reel and a handing ultralight rod, and I was using 2-pound test, Stren mono again, 2-pound test, and he hit a Yozuri snapbean. You take a look at the channel, look a couple of live streams back, or look at one of the shorts that I put together on that, and you'll see, get an idea how big that catfish was and the gear I was using. That was definitely a fun one, and I was really impressed with the capability of that flight feather kingfisher combined with that ultralight combo, ultralight magic L handing rod, and being able to land that thing. That was definitely fun. All right, but this one has caught a 20-inch catfish, and I'd say about a 14 or I'd say maybe a 16-inch bass. The bass I caught using a live bluegill, and all I did was put a hook on and cast it with no weight, just the weight of the fish itself. There's a hit. Little guy. Kind of nipped at it as I was letting it sink. Let's see if I can get him to hit again. Yeah, one of those quick, I'm gonna hit it, but I'm gonna leave it strikes. I'll go slower. Let's see if he'll come back. Okay. Let's see, nothing there. Okay. How many today? 4. 4 fish. Okay. All right. And I suspect it'll pick up here in a little bit. Of course, isn't that what every fisherman says? Oh yeah, next cast. One more cast, I got it. All I'm looking for some of that surface activity that we saw when the shad were hitting on the surface. Okay, let's go fish this one parallel to the bank. Surprised I hadn't gotten into those little bass that were here yesterday. Got some pretty steady action with the bass. They weren't big, but they certainly were fun to hit or to catch. We'll bring this one in close, see if he'll strike it. All right, let's go back out again. All right, let's work it parallel to the pier and see if something will hit. Slowing it down. Okay. Back out again. Steady retrieve. Come on, Mr. Bluegill. Come on, Mr. Bass. Talk to me, talk to me. Okay, all right. Oh, got a backlash. Thumb, gotta fix it. Let's go fix that overrun. All right, come on. Let's get it going. Good thing there's not too many other people on the pier right now. All right. Quick fix. There we go. Steady retrieve. Oh, there's a hit. He's on. Feels like something. Ah, he got off. It's Mr. Bluegill. A little bit bigger than the other ones. That one doesn't count. I didn't get him in my hand, so he gets a pass. All right, come on. Oh, got some junk on that one. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of like grass and stuff kind of coming in as the waves and wind are pushing things to this shore. So having to clear the lure with that stuff every once in a while.
I'm gonna double check the contour map to make sure I know.
All right. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. What pound test am I using? 6-pound test. 6-pound test. I mainly just use Stren mono. This one's a clear. There's another blue color one that I've used, and most recently I just restocked using this orange color one, high vis orange, and I'm hoping that one allows me to watch the line better, because I do watch the line as much as I wait for the feel of the strike on the rod. Okay, let's just work it in closer. Come on, steady retrieve. And get it right up here. All right, let's try it again. Okay. Steady retrieve again. We'll hold it closer to the water. See if I might get a last-minute strike at the tail end. Nope, not that time. All right, let's go back around here. And, all right, I gotta adjust this. It's pulling to the left. Maybe decrease the brakes. Pulling slightly to the left right now. Oh, it's still to the left. Holy cow. Let's go and increase the brakes. Let's go to 4. Oh, I got an overrun too. Let me clear that. Let's clear it. Clear. Take advantage of this pier. I just walk the pier and clear the line. So I can clear it and then bring it in, and I'll have a good tension on the line as it lays down onto the spool. I'll just reel it in fast because I just really want to get it cleared out. Okay, there we go. All right, so gave it a little bit more brake, was pulling to the left, still pulling to the left. All right, let's go ahead and give it less brake now. Let's go to straight 3. All right, let's try it. 3. All right, go back over here again. Now it's still to the left. That's weird. I had it dialed in. Now it's not. So with that. Now let's go and finish this retrieve. Still pulling too much to the left. I'm taking it. I think that's a fluke. All right, let me just do a quick cast. See where it's taking. Still to the left. Okay, so if it's going too much to the left, I need to give it less brake. I just tried 3. Let's go back to 3, and I'm gonna give it a little bit more spool tension, just a tad bit. See how that one feels. Yeah, still further to the left than I want. Oh, let's go and bring it in a little bit more. Okay, bear with me. No, that's not right at all. All right, I'm gonna take it back again. All right, let's bring it in. Do a quick cast on this side. All right, feels a little bit better. Let's go check it out again, make sure I got it right. Still too much. Okay. Still to the left. All right. Just kind of dialing it in right now. It doesn't feel like the way I like it normally. It's pulling more to the left than I would like it to. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to this. All right. That's weird. Huh. All right, let's go back here, see if Mr. Fishy is back. Oh, there's a hit. No, that's a rock. Oh, that's a rock. Bummer. Got me all going, yeah. Oh, I thought that was something. Okay, let's try here. Got some boaters coming in on the boat ramp, so you might hear a lot of them clearing out their engines or their motors. Okay, let's see if Mr. Fishy's gonna strike here. Come on, right there. Okay, I guess they don't want Mr. Meps Anglia. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna slow it down. See if we'll strike there. Come on, right there. No, holy cow, where are you guys? Let's take it down this way, kind of casting over there to that shoreline. Steady retrieve. Wait for that strike. Come on, Ghost Rider. Talk to me. Yeah, yesterday there was a bunch of bluegill and bass here. Today, just been four fish, bluegill, perch. And I just lost a couple of strikes, but I should be able to hook up here soon. Just gotta figure out where they're at. Slow it down again. Come on, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. No, okay. Let's go back this way. Okay, just gonna work it in slow. Can feel the blade moving, so I know it's going right. No, I think this one got clobbered with some of that junk though. There's a lot of grass in the water from, I guess, the wind kicking up and whatnot. So let's see if we can remedy that real quick. Get another cast in here in the shallows. Work the rocky area. Okay, just slowly bringing it in. Steady retrieve. Denied. Let's try it again. Okay. Do it again. Just a slow, steady retrieve. Steady retrieve. Come on, right there. All right. Let's go back in this direction. Another overrun. Let's clear that. Okay, got it. All right, let's see if he'll hit. Nope. Okay, let's go back here. Okay. Going back to that slow, steady. Slow and steady. Come on. Right there, right there. Nope. All right, I see an angle to try. A little bit further out toward these other rocks that I saw earlier today. Maybe they got a few lurking in that area. No. Okay. Try back out there. Come on. Just having a nice chill day here out at, oh, there's a hit. All right, he hit it right at the tail end. Little feisty bluegill. All right, yeah. Right at the tail end. Little bluegill. All right, cool. That's what I notice. One thing that I say a lot is finish a retrieve. So in this case, he hit just right here, basically at the tail end of my retrieve. And a lot of times I'll see folks, they'll be casting away and they'll just go ahead and start retrieving instead of bringing in the lure and finishing out that retrieve, taking it all the way. So right here, I'm just going to bring it in, and sometimes you'll get those hits where you just basically right at your rod tip almost in some cases. And so let's see if we can get another one to hit. Again, I think it's a slow retrieve is what they want. Nothing crazy, just a steady, slow retrieve that gets them to strike. And I'm gonna, again, slow down the retrieve here, keep it right here, finish out the retrieve. Okay. Taking it back to the rocky area. Another slow and steady. And then as it gets closer, I'll bring my rod closer to the water just to take advantage of the length of this rod, and I'm fishing up on a pier. And just kind of drag it in before I lift it up and cast again. And that's it. Simple fishing. And since I'm pretty much limited to this pier, not really going anywhere, I'm pretty much just going to keep casting in different directions and see what I can get to strike. Okay, let's go back here. Let's see if Mr. Fishy wants to play. Bring it in close again. Nope, not that time. Okay, let's see if we can get him to hit. And this was the gold-bladed Meps Anglia. There's a hit. All right, what is he? Another bluegill, further out this time. So we were catching them back here. This time it's a little bit further out, so maybe that means something. I don't know. We'll check. All right, love your stream, tight lines. Awesome. Thanks for joining. Appreciate all the folks joining. Pretty much just a chill session, coming out to catch a fish or two. In this case, whatever bites, ultralight bait casting. So Shimano Corrado BFSXG, ultralight bait casting rod. And just so far I've been fishing some inline spinners. I did throw on a shad wrap, or a Strike King version of a shad wrap. And it's really just do a steady retrieve, keep that blade moving. Don't have to go fast, just fast enough to keep that blade moving. And that's it. And hold on when they strike. Come on, come on. Let's see what we got. For those that just joined, we're over here in Norman, Oklahoma, Lake Thunderbird. It's a just an hour south of Oklahoma City. And it's about almost 7 o'clock. And we're trying to fish the evening bite, seeing if we might get a bass or two or fish or two coming in here, fishing on whatever is coming in the shadows. Did a quick depth test at the end. It's about maybe 8 feet deep at the tip of the pier. Over here it's probably more like 2 to 4, so not very deep at all. And oh, I got a little backlash. Let me clear that out. Some overruns. Get that cleared out. And all we're doing is just pretty much fishing for whatever bites. Going for whatever bites. But we will not reject a saugeye or a largemouth bass. We will catch and release some of these bluegill and perch. And at this point, it's mainly been bluegill and perch on this inline spinner. Let me go ahead and clear out some of this line. Okay. Steady retrieve. Ooh, I see something moving on the surface. Some kind of bubbly action. Could be some shad coming in. So when that happens, what does that mean? You cast to where you saw that action. Got another overrun. Bear with me. I'm just going to clear it out by just walking the pier. Okay. All right. Let's see if Mr. Fishy is still here. Come on. Oh, something just kicked up. Looks like some small fry. All right. Oh, there's a hit. Ah, oh, shoot, he got off. Man, he was on there briefly. On there briefly. Holy cow, I should have had him. One of those quick taps that those little bluegill will do. And that was closer to the rocks again, near shore. Let's go back out here again. See if we'll get somebody to respond out here. Okay, I just saw something come up and bubble again. Could be those shad again. Yeah, I see them. All right, let me cast in thy general direction. Let's see if whatever's there wants to strike an inline spinner. Nope. Okay, let's try it again. Oh yeah, I see it again. That's shad kind of coming up to the surface. Let's see, come on. There he goes. Ah, he nipped it. Man, something was there. Okay, oh, I see him moving again, further to my right. Okay, let's just kind of drag it slow. Man, he tapped it. It was a short tap. Man, oh man, what could he have been? Take advantage of those moments. Come on, come on. Yeah, when you see some shad bubbling, cast toward it. Go for it. A lot of times there's something causing them to come up to the surface for whatever reason. So it never hurts to cast toward rising shad. And of course, I think everything eats shad, so it's always good to hedge your bets by casting where there's the bait fish or the food. Okay, so I'm still looking about, see if anything else is rising. I don't see anything, so I'm just gonna blind cast. Just gonna blind cast this inline spinner. That last one that I got, he hit pretty much close to the tip of the rod here as I was bringing it in. Oh, there we go. There's another riser. Okay. All right, I got another overrun. Come on, come on. Clear it out. Let's go. I think I blew my chances with that school. That was one by. But who knows? Let's see what happens. You know, it's the thing about this live streaming is you get to see the mistakes. Success as well as mistakes. I don't get to edit it out. You get to see the full Monty. And yeah, and as my say in our channel, we are average Joes, avid fishermen, average Joes, not experts, not pros. And basically, we say learn to fish by our trials and errors. And we tend to have a lot of trials, and we have a lot of errors, and we do tend to catch a fish or two too. So, and it's hey, it's fun. And like they say, tug is the drug. Tug is the drug. All right, let's get it back out this way. Okay, got it back to the rocks again. I may shift back to that little inline spinner again, the rooster tail, the yellow one. See if that might get them going a little bit more since it's got that yellowy feathery stuff on it. Okay. Oh, the obsession with baitcasters is just plain fun. Yeah, you get the backlashes, but hey, those get cleared out pretty quickly. And once you got it dialed in, you're really good after that. And what I noticed with ultralight bait casting is you do have to make adjustments with each lure. That different change in weight as well as casting into or with the wind will definitely throw you as well. But overall, I tend to like fishing with these bait casters. Let me clear this rooster tail. It's kind of clobbered with a bunch of junk. Some of the grass that I caught onto earlier. Let's get that cleared out. Did get a couple of hits on this. Just wasn't able to seal the deal with them. But let's go try it again. Maybe just changing the pattern on them is enough to pick up on the bites. Okay. All right, and we'll just do a simple improved clinch knot. Get it on there. All right, cinch it down. Let's clear the tag end. And And let's see if we can catch something on the rooster tail. All right, let's go ahead and wet it a little since it will gain a little weight when I... Oh, shoot, look at that. I guess I better make sure I have my rod tip secure. Guilty of this many a time. So let's go put that baby back on. It's gonna be tough to catch a fish or two when part of my rod's in the water. Okay. All right, there we go. Little technical difficulties. Let me go ahead and adjust the spool tension. Okay, let's just do a quick cast, see if it's going. Yep, that's working. All right, let's see if Mr. Fish is gonna strike on a yellow rooster tail. Okay. I'm gonna work it in close again first, and I'm gonna go back out here where I caught that last bluegill and see if maybe they're tending a little bit deeper now. Now that it's a little bit later in the evening, and I am kind of surprised we haven't had at least one of those little bass strike yet. Had a number of them strike yesterday that were good. Oh, we got a little backlash again, so let's clear that. And they were pretty good. Just don't know where they went this morning or today. I would suspect that they'd still be here, but I guess not. Where is Mr. Bass? Okay, so I'm a little bit further down the pier. I'm gonna slow the retrieve down. Maybe they're just a little bit further under the surface. Come on, come on. Take it. All right, not that time. Okay, back out that way. Pretty good cast. Another steady retrieve. There we go. Oh, God, he had it. He had it. Good tug. He had it. Come on. That should have been a hookup. It was a nice tug, too. I don't get it. Yours truly's mojo is off. That's what it is. Let's come take it back here and see if they'll hit it. Take it back to the same spot. No, it's moving nicely. Oh, wow. I should have had that one. Okay, let's go this way. Same thing. I'm going to just do a steady retrieve, enough to keep the blade moving in the water. And see if Mr. Fish will strike. Come on, right there. Yeah, that last one hit, and good tug. Just did not succeed in the hookup. Okay. Do the same thing, just slow and steady. Come on, right there. Oh yeah, it's getting nice, starting to set, sun's starting to set, and kind of quieting things down. I think the boaters are starting to head in. And there was one other group fishing here earlier. I couldn't tell if they got anything. At this point, we're just mainly trying to see if we can get something to strike. Okay, let's work it back in closer again. Take it up by the rocks. Let's see if one of those bass is lurking there. Okay. Nothing yet. Oh, there's a tap. Slight tap with some junk. Some junk in the trunk. Let's get that off. Let's try it again. Let's take it back out by the rocks again. Nice cast right out by the rocks. Let's just see if we can get them to come in now. Come on, right there. Slow and steady. Nope. Try it again. Oh, she did that one wrong. User error there. I had my line wrapped on the tip. And that's definitely gonna backlash you. So let's fix that really quick. There we go. Just do another steady retrieve. Steady, nope. Let's go back out this way. Okay. All right, let's see what happens. So I'm gonna do it slow and steady again. Nothing yet. Just some little guys earlier. Okay, let's try out here again. Let me go and walk out the spool on this one. I don't like how it laid on the line. Take advantage of it. That we have time, we can take up the line. All right, Mr. Bluegill. All right, let's try that. Steady retrieve. So they were hitting that Meps Anglia pretty good. They even hit this guy. I just ended up losing him too quickly. Oh, I just saw something bubble. Take it slow. Let's see what happens. Come on, come on. Nope. Okay, let's go back out this way. Okay, a little bit further out this time. All right. Let's see, we got one more to strike. Come on, right here. Okay, let's go back this way. I think this is where we got that other one earlier. Slow retrieve. Come on, right there. Nope. See if Mr. Bassy is back. All right. Oh yeah, really nice night today. Pretty chill, pretty chill. Okay, nothing. See if he's back in close again. No, not feeling it. All right, let's go back out. Let's go mid-pier and we'll cast, but I'll do a countdown, let it sink just a little bit down before I reel it in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, did a 6 count and now I'm just steadily bringing it back. Okay, we'll do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not seeing much shad activity. Come on, come on. Saw something just bubble. Okay, let's back out this way. Clear this one a little bit, okay. Just do a steady retrieve again. All right, let's go back this way. Steady retrieve. All right, well, it's starting to tail down here. Oh, there's a tip. There's a tip. Holy cow. Gotta just toy with my feelings. Let's try it again here. Hit it right at the tail end of the retrieve. Let's see if he'll do it again. No. Okay. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and call it a live stream quits. But hey, appreciate y'all joining. This was the Shimano Corrado BFS 6G. We were fishing inline spinners for whatever bites, and it turned out mainly just bluegill and perch, long ear perch. But we'll still be fishing here, but for now we're gonna call it, and appreciate y'all joining. Stay tuned for the next one. Just gonna do them on the fly, impromptu. All right, all for now. Till next time, we'll catch y'all later, and good luck, good fishing.